my dear children. Have a nice day. Hope you're all safe at home. Welcome to history class. We are in the lesson Understanding Modern Indian History. In this lesson, we have discussed about the three different periods of Indian history. Periodization in history, what is colonization, and what are the colonized countries. We have discussed why dates are important in history and what are the events should be arranged in chronological order. In this video, we are going to discuss the sources of modern Indian history. A variety of source materials is available for studying modern Indian history. Some of the sources are administrative records, surveying, monuments, and towns. What are administrative records? Official records of the British administration are some important sources of modern Indian history. The British maintained strict control over the administration and ensured that all administrative actions were well documented. The reports, the memorandums, the notices, the letters, the copies of the documents, etc., are some of the administrative records. This practice created an administrative culture of memos, notings, and reports. They maintained a separate record room for maintaining these records. This helps us to understand the modern history better. Besides this, archives and museums were also established to preserve the vital administrative accounts. The National Archives of India was established in the year 1920 in New Delhi. The National Museum in New Delhi and other museums across the country helps us to understand the past better. The next one is surveying. The British believed that to rule any country effectively, it is required to know about that country properly. The British carried out a number of surveys to map the whole country. Therefore, detailed maps of the entire country were prepared during the early 19th century. Revenue surveys were conducted in 19th century in the villages to know about the topography, soil quality, flora, fauna, local history, and the cropping pattern. Flora means the study about the plants. Fauna means the study about animals. They also surveyed about the Thar Desert and the Himalayas regions. These surveys provided information on the size, the distribution of population, caste, religions, occupations, and other important aspects which are available for use today. The next is monuments and towns. The Britishers constructed forts, residential, official, and public buildings and quarters. The Victoria Memorial in Kolkata, the Victoria Terminus in Mumbai, Fort William in Kolkata, and Rashtrapati Bhavan are some of the important buildings built by the Britishers. Besides this, the British also founded towns such as Shimla. Shimla is known as the summer capital of the British. These all provide us some valuable information about modern history. What official records are hidden? Official records try to favor and highlight the viewpoint of government and administrators, but ignore the common people's viewpoint, feelings, expectations, pain, and happiness. For that, we need to look to other sources such as autobiographies, travelers' accounts, novels, and poems. Books such as The Discovery of India, The Glimpses of World History, written by Jawaharlal Nehru, autobiographies such as My Experiments with the Truth, written by Mahatma Gandhi, provide valuable information about modern history of the common people. Many newspapers were also published in India during this period. These helped in understanding the views and opinions of the Indians. Mostly the newspapers were published in English and some were published in vernacular languages like Tamil, Urdu, Bengali, Gujarati, Marathi, and Hindi. Amrita Bazar Patrika is one among them. Kesari is one of the newspapers started by Bal Gangadhar Tilak in Marathi. Along with this, Rajaram Mohan Roy started Mirat ul Akbar, the first newspaper in Persian language. Besides literary sources, maps, photographs, and paintings also constitute an important part of the sources. Along with that, photographs, a radio broadcast of important leaders, and motivational songs created a patriotic feelings amongst the Indian people. All these sources, however, were produced by the educated people. They rarely capture the life of the tribals, peasants, mine workers, or other poor people in the street. Their experiences and life history was totally different from those of the literate society. That's it, children. We have completed the first unit in history. Let us remember some points. History denotes the continuous flow of events and happenings. History is divided into three periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. This division is, however, not uniform for the entire world. Dates are important in history. Many types of literary sources are available for the study of modern history. Some records do not reveal what the citizens of the subjugating powers' actions. The sources of history consist of official and unofficial records. I hope you might have understood the first lesson in history. If you have any further doubts, please call me and clarify your doubts. Thank you, children.